welcome back to my channel. It's Ash Babes, aka Namako Magic Hair. And welcome back. I'm back. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and like and share and do the things that need to be done. Today, why I came up here, initially I didn't want to make this video because it's such a touching subject. It's such a touchy subject. And plus I wanted to make this video in Nama, but then I was like, no, I'm not only speaking to Nama people. I'm not only speaking to Nama men. I'm not only speaking to Nama fathers, Nama brothers, and Nama Damara, brothers, and that's not what this video is about. It's a video that I decided to make so that everybody can understand my message or understand the seriousness of this subject. I'm ready to offend some guys. I am ready. Feel free to feel offended after you watch this video. I honestly do not care at this point. It's like growing up, you see a lot of, in Namibia, you see a lot of domestic violence issues, men fighting the wives, boyfriends beating their girlfriends, and this and that. And mainly it as a woman myself, and as a woman, as a mother, as a sister, as an aunt, I'm speaking for my nieces, for my cousins, for my aunties, for my mothers, from every woman, that this killing us and killing women and killing little girls and raping little girls, and this needs to stop. And as a person with a platform, it would be very wrong of me to not, even if it just reaches 2 to 3 people, it would be very wrong of me to not say anything about it. There's been a lot going on. There was a case like maybe 2 months ago or a month ago in Namibia where a little girl was taken, abducted, kidnapped from preschool daycare. I don't understand how it's possible for a daycare to just, when a random person, a random male or random female comes and they ask, oh, I'm here to pick up Maria. How are you related to Maria? How? I don't understand. Don't they have like phone numbers of the parents to confirm that, okay, I have Bobby here. Bobby wants to take Maria. Did you authorize this? Do you know Bobby? And all this this is necessary questions before you let a little girl, and it can be an uncle, in that case it was somebody that the little girl was familiar with. And obviously she's a kid. She's just like, oh, this is Uncle Bobby, But you as a responsible adult that's responsible for that kid, because technically when the parent drops their kid off at the daycare 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, till 5 o'clock when they're knocking off, that child is your responsibility, and it's only right to call the parent to ask if Bobby can take the child and if they've authorized Bobby to take the kid. And there was the incident where that had happened, and the little girl was, the parents were worried sick. This little girl was kidnapped. She was raped by a 47, 48-year-old man. And these are our daughters. You as men, we birth you guys. It's only right for men to protect women, to protect your sister, to protect your cousin. It's so unsafe to even, I'm only speaking about Namibia because that's what I know, that's where I've grown up, that's where I'm from. Where, as a woman, you can't even go to the shop. You can't even go to the shop at 7 o'clock. You can't. Our phones, our handbags are grabbed. And not only that, they don't only take these things. They take little girls' innocence. They rape women. You just don't rob women. You do all kinds of nasty things to women, and you have a daughter at home. You have a mother. You came from a mother. Even though your mom is not present in your life, maybe she's not, or maybe she, passed away. You still came from a woman. Where's that sympathy? Where's that empathy that our brothers need to have? You see a woman being raped. You see a man beating on a woman. You see a man insulting a woman. Sometimes they don't beat, but you can see these things. But it's so funny for you guys. It's a man. It's a praise to your ego. You guys see these things and you're like, my bra. It's a go moet jy die girl so maak. Hoekom slaan jy die kind? Hoekom praat jy met die... Or there is cases where girlfriend and boyfriend is arguing, and the friends are there, the guy friends. They're like, they don't even intervene. I mean, I'm not saying get in their business, but at least try to stop it. En dis so snacks vir mansmense. Dis snacks. En julle het kinders. Julle het meisiekinders, julle het aunties. Maar het is snacks. En dan komt het uit. Sy was gemoord, want sy het hierdie man geuse. He bought her all these things. Again, hy het vir haar gesorg. Hy het vir haar deur die skool, paid her tuition. Al die goed. But that still does not give you the right to kill a fellow human being. Not only a woman, but a fellow human being. There's been cases where when I was in high school, I just remember it was in 2008, 2009, where there was like a random, just killings of women, just nasty killings, and those people were never found. People like Maria Stoffel, all these victims, girls were killed, but not even, I have never heard a man or anybody arrested for these things. Never. People just do these things. I know of a girl that I grew up with personally that was killed in her ghetto, at her home. They literally digged up en ingegaan in die vrou gemoord. Cold-blooded. Suffocated her. Ek verstaan nie. You guys fail us. En dis nie snacks nie, julle. Dis nie snacks nie, mansmense. Dis nie, ek ken nie die vrou nie, ek ken nie van Maria nie. Van waar af kom Maria? Maria is nie my sister, Maria is nie my niggie nie, Maria is my vriendin nie, ek ken nie Maria nie. So, ek sal nie van Maria gehad, die sê word staan en gegrab, stuff like that. Ek ken nie van haar, hoekom moet ek vir haar help? And there was an incident where, one of my closest people to me passed over this last weekend. She had told this guy plain flat, okay, I'm not interested anymore. Like, it's not working out. It's not gonna work. Verstaan jy? En dit sal nie werk nie. Dis die demokratiese reg om vir 'n persoon te sê dit sal nie werk nie. Ek stel die belange, ek wil dit nie meer hê nie. I mean, dit is hartseerlik as jy nog met 'n persoon wil wees. Ek verstaan, maar dit gee jou niks rede, niks reg om iemand se kind se lewe Dit vat nie. Dit gee jou geen reg nie. En hulle was in die klub en hier kom die man. Sy het vir hom al gesê gehad, like, ek stel belang nie, dit sal werk en al die goed. And she blocked him and all these things. And then hier kom die man, they randomly, like Namibia is small, Windhoek is small, they randomly ran into each other at a club. And this guy doesn't even know what's going on. Like, she was with friends that we've known for many, many years. This guy says, hi, what's up? How are you? Yeah. And then she's like, hi, I'm good, whatever. And then she goes on her way. He got there on his own, so okay, it's only natural for her to mind her business and enjoy, with the people that she's with. It doesn't matter if it's men, guys, women, whatever it is. Verstaan jy? En hier kom die men, sê ek ook nog. Hier kom die man van agteraf, like she had like long braids. Hier kom die man van agteraf, pulling her hair for no freaking reason. And then pulled out her whole, like her whole box braids, like hair, like she's bald. The girl is literally bald because a nigga was trying to, show his dominance. And, grab her and pull her hair. Like, what type of move is that? Are you not a man enough? Why are you pulling her hair for? Nigga? And now she's bald. And then the next day, he was so drunk he doesn't remember. This is what niggas that, these violent niggas that be beating up women, that's what they do. They do things and they don't remember. They forget. And then what they do is beat on women. And the next day what he did was he bought her flowers, chocolates, and this type of stuff. Like, that's supposed to erase everything that happened. So you tolerate all this, you tolerate this behavior, You're thinking it's okay for this man to beat on you. It's okay for a nigga to just pull out your head. Nigga, to begin with, why you on her head? Almal ken as women, like black girls, like everybody needs to know, you don't, play with our hair, you don't touch our hair, you don't do anything, because as like this is a wig, it can fall off, I can snatch it off right now. Or you could, what if she had a wig on and then just pull her hair and she's just bald? So it's like that type of situation when niggas think they're entitled to all these things. Why are you grabbing her hair? Why are you doing this? Kom slank je op 'n meisie, kom slank je vir haar. Maar you would be the first one to be like, it's my sister, it's my ma, it's my niggie. But then you're doing that to somebody else's sister, mother, daughter, niece, whatever it is. So guys, my question is, am I next? Am I your next victim? We are not safe to go out at night. We don't do this. We can't do anything. We buy phones for guys. We buy everything for guys. Even now they have they are so low that they even grab your wig. Snatch off your Brazilian hair. Like, what is going on, guys? And there's been numerous girls killed in South Africa, and South Africa is literally next door to us. It's sad. It's been happening in Namibia. It's been happening in Africa. It's been happening everywhere. Man, let's do better. Let's save. Let's protect our women. Let's protect our daughters from this type of predators, disgusting pedophiles, and all these things. Like, I mean, it's a very heavy, deep conversation, but people don't want to hear this. En julle wil dit nie hoor nie. Maar julle doen hierdie soorte goed. And why would I expect more from y'all niggas? You don't even respect women enough to talk to them in a respectable manner. Jy vloek vir haar uit jou massa, jou passa, jou. Like, come on, brothers. I have brothers. have cousins. But if somebody else does that to me, they wouldn't like these things. But they would do that to somebody else's kid. Let's not do this, guys. Let's try to be better. You know, it just takes one person to try to be better. And you as women, stop staying with guys that are violent, that guys that beat on you. They're not going to change. They're just going to end up killing you. You don't want to hear it, but that's what's going to happen. Eendag begin dit met 'n klap, met 'n stoot. Kyk in, met 'n poolhair, met al die goed en hierdie goed, you know, as much as you tolerate them, as much as you go on do these things, later it becomes a, you know, choking, shooting. And this hurts very much. I had a colleague months ago, last year. She was killed by her own boyfriend. Like, we don't even know who to trust anymore as girls, as women. We trust these men. We love these men. But it's because of their jealous insecurities and everything that's going on in their heads that they start these things. Please, guys. Please, I'm begging you. If it's toxic, if you come to the point where you're fighting women and doing all these things, walk away. I know it's not easy, but let's try to walk away. And I'm not gonna keep on dragging this because it makes me mad, sad, like everything. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and please share this video, you know, and share it with your cousins, your brothers, your husbands, your side niggas, your boyfriends, and all these things. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.